Welcome to FlyEaglesFly News, where Eagles fans get the latest, fastest, and hottest updates. Hit subscribe and fly high with us. Word around the league is that Matthew Stafford, the seasoned quarterback known for his cannon arm and precision passing, has reportedly reached an agreement to join the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we are entering that realm of sports speculation where excitement mixes with skepticism, because the details are not officially confirmed. But sources close to the situation suggest that the Eagles are aggressively pushing for a roster that can challenge the upper echelons of the NFL hierarchy. Stafford's move, if finalized, could represent a seismic shift not only in the Eagles' offensive dynamics, but in the broader landscape of the league, where quarterback power has always dictated championship aspiration. Analysts are already drawing comparisons to previous offseason moves that seemed minor at the time, but ended up rewriting the fate of franchises. Imagine the locker room energy, the huddles, the play calls. Stafford's presence alone could inject a sense of veteran calm and experience into a squad hungry for Super Bowl contention, something the Eagles have been striving for over recent seasons. And while fans may debate whether this is a smart investment considering Stafford's injury history and age, the buzz around the league is undeniable, signaling that Philadelphia is no longer willing to settle for mediocrity. Rumors suggest that the Eagles' front office has been meticulously planning this move for months, weighing Stafford's track record against potential draft prospects and free agent signings. The narrative emerging is that this is not just a short-term band-aid, but a calculated effort to put all pieces together for a Super Bowl run, something that has eluded Philadelphia. Despite sporadic playoff success, people close to the organization hint that Stafford's experience in high-pressure games and his ability to execute under duress were key selling points. Consider the implications. A quarterback who has led his previous team deep into playoff territory, facing both the intensity of elite defenses and the scrutiny of national audiences, brings a unique blend of confidence and tactical intelligence. And yet, speculation thrives on uncertainty, especially when rumors swirl about contract terms, potential bonuses tied to postseason performance, and how this might affect existing quarterbacks on the roster. The excitement is palpable because Stafford represents a signal from the Eagles. We are going all in. Fans are already imagining the chemistry between Stafford and the Eagles' receiving corps, wondering how the offensive line adjustments will unfold, and debating whether the coaching staff can maximize a quarterback of his caliber. From a tactical standpoint, the potential integration of Stafford into Philadelphia's offensive scheme raises fascinating questions. Will the team adjust its strategy to accommodate his style of play, or will Stafford be forced to adapt to a system not originally designed for his strengths? Speculation indicates that there might be subtle shifts in play-calling philosophy, focusing more on deep passes and precision reads that have characterized Stafford's career. Analysts on various sports networks are already theorizing how this could affect the team's overall performance metrics, including third-down conversion rates, red zone efficiency, and turnover management. There's also the psychological factor to consider. A quarterback of Stafford's reputation could inspire confidence throughout the locker room, elevating the performance of both rookies and veterans who might have felt pressure in previous seasons. Yet, skeptics point out that any major acquisition carries risk, particularly in a league where injuries and unforeseen challenges can derail even the most promising setups. Regardless, the narrative emerging from insiders is that the Eagles are willing to accept calculated risks for the chance to achieve the ultimate goal, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Every rumor adds layers to this speculation, from Stafford's potential leadership style to how his presence might shift the defensive focus of opposing teams. The fan reaction to Stafford joining the Eagles is a fascinating aspect of this unfolding story. Social media channels are ablaze with debates, with some calling this a masterstroke of front office strategy and others cautioning against overhyping a single player. The excitement is not only about Stafford himself, but about what this move signals for the team's broader ambition. Will this finally be the missing piece in a championship puzzle that has seen countless near misses? Rumors also suggest that Stafford's experience in high-pressure games could be invaluable in mentoring younger players, creating a ripple effect that strengthens the entire roster. There's also the question of media attention. Philadelphia is a city that thrives on sports drama, and a move of this magnitude could dominate headlines, podcasts, and sports talk shows for months. Yet, every speculative detail can track structure, potential incentives, And locker room dynamics fuels endless discussions among analysts and fans alike. Some insiders hint at strategic negotiations with other teams that could have been influenced by the potential Stafford deal, indicating a chess game behind the scenes that few observers can fully grasp. Every angle seems to point to one conclusion: the Eagles are signaling that they are serious about a championship window that is now wide open. Even as speculation continues, questions linger about how Stafford's arrival might affect existing personnel. Are we looking at a reshuffling of the quarterback hierarchy? Or could there be unforeseen tension between established starters and the incoming veteran? Sources whisper that internal discussions are already underway, assessing not just on-field capabilities, but the interpersonal dynamics that could influence team cohesion. The narrative is rich with potential storylines, coaching staff adjustments, playbook modifications, and subtle changes in training approaches, all aimed at maximizing Stafford's talents while maintaining balance across the roster. The rumor mill feeds on these uncertainties, with each leaked insight spawning dozens of fan theories about potential outcomes. Observers are also speculating about Stafford's impact on draft strategies, salary cap allocations, and potential trades, suggesting a domino effect that could reshape multiple facets of the organization. The anticipation is almost cinematic, with fans and commentators alike constructing hypothetical scenarios that range from championship glory to the challenges of integrating a high-profile quarterback into an already complex system. The story's momentum is undeniable, fueled by every insider tip and every social media reaction, all coalescing around one tantalizing possibility: Matthew Stafford in Philadelphia aiming for Super Bowl glory. Finally, the broader league implications of this rumored deal cannot be understated. Teams across the NFL are undoubtedly watching Philadelphia closely, analyzing how Stafford's potential move could shift power balances within divisions and conferences. Rival front offices are likely recalibrating strategies, considering whether similar bold moves are necessary to remain competitive. Speculation abounds regarding how this could influence the Eagles' draft position, salary cap flexibility, and long-term planning. Meanwhile, fans are imagining a future where Stafford's leadership transforms the team culture, instills a winning mindset, and perhaps finally answers lingering questions about the franchise's championship viability. Even though the deal is not officially announced, the mere possibility has created a narrative that combines drama, strategy, and anticipation, providing endless fodder for debate. Among sports analysts, social media commentators, and casual fans alike, each rumor feeds the next, creating a snowball effect of excitement, skepticism, and speculative plotting, ensuring that Stafford's potential arrival dominates conversation. Well before any official confirmation, the stage is set, the speculation is roaring, and the promise of a thrilling off-season story is alive. Speculation continues to swirl around how Matthew Stafford's rumored arrival could fundamentally alter the dynamics of the Eagles' offense. And insiders suggest that every aspect of game planning might be up for reevaluation. There's talk that coaching staff meetings have become increasingly intense, with coordinators dissecting Stafford's strengths and weaknesses to create an optimized playbook that leverages his ability to read defenses and deliver precise deep passes. Rumors indicate that offensive schemes could shift dramatically, moving from a run-heavy focus to a more balanced attack, where Stafford's arm strength allows for high-risk, high-reward plays downfield. Analysts are theorizing that this shift could place enormous pressure on opposing defenses, forcing them to account for multiple layers of passing threats while simultaneously managing the team's strong rushing attack. Yet, the speculation doesn't stop there. Whispers of Stafford mentoring younger quarterbacks and even influencing wide receiver routes add another layer to the story, suggesting that his leadership could extend far beyond the X and O's. Fans are already constructing hypothetical scenarios where Stafford's presence turns every third down into a calculated opportunity, transforming the Eagles into a team that feels almost unstoppable when in rhythm. The intrigue lies in not just the tactical possibilities, but also the psychological edge that Stafford's reputation brings to a team historically eager to break through to the ultimate stage. Sources close to the Eagles hint that the organization is preparing for a complete cultural shift, with Stafford positioned as the centerpiece of a veteran-led core designed to maximize championship potential. There's rampant speculation that training routines, practice schedules, and even pre-game rituals could be adapted to suit Stafford's comfort and enhance on-field Cohesion. Observers note that the integration of a quarterback with decades of experience may influence locker room dynamics, potentially fostering a new level of accountability and resilience among players who have experienced near misses in previous seasons. Rumors suggest that the front office views Stafford as more than just a player. They see him as a catalyst for change, someone whose presence can recalibrate expectations and inject confidence into every aspect of team performance. Some insiders even hint that his experience under playoff pressure could directly inform game-time decisions, allowing coaches to lean on his judgment in crucial moments. Meanwhile, fans and commentators alike are constructing elaborate what-if scenarios, imagining the Eagles executing perfectly timed drives with Stafford orchestrating every pass, every audible, and every clock management decision with surgical precision. This speculative narrative, fueled by insider chatter, creates an aura of anticipation, making every reported detail about Stafford's potential role feel monumental, as though the team's very identity is on the cusp of transformation. FlyEaglesFly News. Family smash subscribe and hit like. Your support keeps the freshest Philadelphia Eagles updates flying in. Drop your take in the comments and let's talk birds. Another angle of speculation revolves around how Stafford's potential move might affect the NFC landscape as a whole. Rivals are reportedly watching Philadelphia like hawks, analyzing how the addition of a seasoned quarterback could upset existing power hierarchies and recalibrate divisional competitiveness. Rumors suggest that other teams may adjust their strategies, whether through trades, free agency, or even coaching decisions, to counteract what could become a formidable Eagles offense. Analysts are theorizing that the ripple effects of Stafford's rumored arrival extend far beyond Philadelphia, influencing draft plans, salary cap considerations, and even long-term roster strategies across the conference. Fans are imagining scenarios where rival defenses struggle to contain the combination of Stafford's passing accuracy and the Eagles' existing playmakers, potentially forcing a league-wide reevaluation of defensive schematics. Meanwhile, social media chatter has created a virtual ecosystem of speculation, with fantasy leagues, podcasts, and sports forums buzzing about how Stafford could change matchups, pressure points, and the narrative surrounding the NFC's most competitive teams. Every rumor, every leak, every insider whisper adds layers of drama, painting a picture of a league on edge as Philadelphia quietly positions itself as a team that refuses to be underestimated. Stafford's potential presence isn't just a roster addition. It's a statement that echoes throughout the conference and stirs anticipation for a future showdown that fans can only dream of. Inside the team, speculation hints that Stafford could bring a new level of strategic flexibility, allowing coaches to experiment with innovative formations and high-tempo drives previously considered risky. Rumors point to practice sessions where hypothetical scenarios are tested, with Stafford reportedly guiding timing routes and reading defensive shifts in ways that could redefine the Eagles' offensive identity. Analysts are buzzing about how this could affect not only scoring potential, but also time of possession metrics, turnover reduction, and overall team efficiency. Even subtle details, such as quarterback cadence, audibles, and pre-snap adjustments, are under scrutiny, with speculation suggesting Stafford's experience may optimize every facet of in-game decision-making. Fans are enthralled by discussions of potential chemistry between Stafford and the receiving corps, imagining perfectly executed long passes, quick release throws, and precise red zone strategies. Additionally, whispers abound about how Stafford's presence might influence draft strategy, with the front office possibly seeking complementary skill players who can maximize his strengths. This combination of tactical intrigue, psychological advantage, and roster optimization fuels a narrative where Stafford is not simply a player, but a transformative figure, one whose rumored arrival inspires endless discussion about what the Eagles could achieve if everything aligns perfectly. The speculation surrounding Stafford also extends to potential postseason impact, with insiders suggesting that his leadership and playoff experience could be the X factor that propels the Eagles deep into high-stakes games. Analysts are theorizing how his ability to manage pressure situations, read defensive schemes, and maintain composure under intense scrutiny might elevate the team beyond previous limitations. Rumors hint at locker room meetings where Stafford's approach to preparation, film study, and situational awareness is already being discussed, indicating that the organization sees him as a mentor and strategist, not just a passer. Fans are imagining cinematic moments where Stafford executes Game-winning drives with precision, inspiring confidence in teammates and intimidating opponents. Social media speculation adds layers of drama, with narratives exploring potential rivalries, key matchups, and the possibility of Philadelphia finally breaking through to Super Bowl contention. While nothing is official, the depth of these rumors and the intensity of discussions reflect how Stafford's rumored move has captured the imagination of fans, commentators, and even rival teams, all pondering the transformative potential of one player entering a team that has long sought to redefine its destiny. That's a wrap from FlyEaglesFly News. If you want the fastest Eagles updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Sound off in the comments. Let's talk birds.